grandma's hand used to issue out a warning. She'd say,
In lieu of me doing the opening mention, I'm going to defer to my very advanced age partner, Frank Ray.
Really?
Yes.
I get to do it?
Absolutely.
You're cool.
Age before beauty, and boy, do you got it.
I don't know what's coming up on this show, but I got a feeling I'm not going to like it. Anyway, hey, look, if you're having trouble converting online leads, check out Carl White and his team. They've got it down. They can help you out. All you got to do is click this band you see right over here on your right. Might have to scroll down a little bit. Ongoing webinar series. They'll dial you in.
So the numbers are finally in. We know exactly what the meltdown cost us. The San Francisco Fed conducted a survey and concluded that the financial crisis cost every man, woman, and child in this country $70,000.
Wow!
Which goes to show some people were hit harder than others. Yes, it was not an even outcome, was it? Considering I lost my income for half a decade, my house, my rentals, my vacation home, and pretty much all of my savings, I can say that, like others in the mortgage and real estate industry, I got hit worse than you did, the average person. Now, with that said, I had all of that crap to lose.
True.
In the process, I gained a daughter, perspective, and grit, which when you put those losses versus gains on a scale, I'm pretty sure that I come out ahead.
Okay.
Worth pointing out, as I understand, at least I had crap to lose.
True.
As we all know, that owning crap is a scale by which we're all judged, and I had a lot of crap.
Great.
I have not replaced much of that crap, so if I'm now judged by my lack of crap, I will indeed fail. Oh, of said crap, I'd like to say it's been my personal decision to not replace my crap. It has been intentional because part of the perspective I've gained over these years is that most things that you get are really just crap. Frank?
As I become older and my body, which begins to break down from the years of turmoil, as my muscles ache with the long forgotten history of my past, my mind begins to wander aimlessly like a Gulf fritillary butterfly through the abundant rolling golden charged blackened hills of Manzanita and Oak in the sanctity of my beloved Solano County. I often find myself reflecting on long forgotten and distant memories that blur through the fog of my fading memory. At moments like this, I know that my place for the twilight of my life is my home. Where the walls on a quiet night silently and peacefully hum the history of my children. Where my wood floors anchor me to requite thoughts of happy days of my youth, my victories and pains, my stumbles and persistence. It's all moments like these that I know, yes, I am Frank Garay, and this is where I shall one day exit my mortal coil.
And AARP agrees with you, Frank. Did you know that?
Yes.
According to a study conducted by the National Aging in Place Council and AARP, 90% of seniors want to live out their life in their homes.
Yes.
Fancy that. They don't want to go to a perpetual bingo hall fed porridge with afternoons of bad magic acts and traveling pet shows for your amusement, of course. No, they want to live in their homes. In fact, the National Association of Independent Persons is in the process of opening the first Aging in Place Center in New York, Suffolk County. As a pilot national model, according to Bell, their trained staff will offer counseling and access to services for those looking to explore aging in place. Now, this is a trend on the move. Did you know that in the year 2000, half the population was over and under the age of 35? Now, it's 38. Guys, like Frank, we're getting older. There were 35 million people over 65 in the year 2000. Now, there's over 48 freaking million of these guys, right? and they're growling and growing. Point is this, and it's so obvious that there's more seniors now than ever. They reproduce like the newborns they once were. They want to stay in their own homes, and they even have a damn association named after them now. My God! Yeah! Pun intended. And we are doing fewer reverse mortgages than ever. You know, a below average pitcher in baseball, you know, he can become a specialty pitcher. He comes in the 8th inning and strikes out that left-hander. Or a specialty shooter in basketball. And in football, they even have this thing called special teams. So we need more specialty loan officers. Like more who just become reverse mortgage monsters out there. So if you find yourself, you know, a below average loan officer in terms of your production, you know, you just can't really cut it, and I'm not joking. And there's a whole bunch of you still not joking. Go like a middle reliever in Major League Baseball and become a specialist, a specialty loan officer. Be the reverse mortgage guy, because there are a freaking glut of money and these type of people, maybe more than anywhere else in the industry. Now, we always say this, so Frank, there is hope for you.
You really bugged me, dude. But I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you on this one. It's a great idea.
Here, do you need readers for that?
No, I have them. Thank you very much.
Are you sure?
No, thank you.
Do you need some Purelax?
In fact, Ben Carson and HUD are looking at rolling back some of the Obama-era fair housing rules. The reason is not because Ben Carson hates poor people, as some would lead you to believe. It's because the current administration believes these rules, which can and do lead to violations that cost investors money and time, are keeping them at bay. Carson and HUD believe rolling back regulations that could cost investors money will bring more capital to the table, which will lead to more low-income housing and better living conditions for the most needy of folks in our country. So before you bash them,
Which they will.
how about this?
Yes. Let's give Ben and the boys and girls over at HUD a chance, because what we know for sure is this. Frank, can you hear me? What we know is this. What they're doing right now, we do understand this, man. It ain't working.
Right.
All of our low-income stuff, it's not working at all. I mean, seriously. So let's just, I don't know, how about trying something new? Right?
Right.
Now, the assumption on this last story is because it's called fair housing and they're rolling it back, people are going to say they're rolling back fair housing, which
Right.
would lead to unfair housing.
Yeah.
That's not true. It's only in a name. These fair housing rules, people get sued. So I'm not going to go invest my money and say, oh, now I'm going to get sued for something.
Right, why do that?
Junior's eating lead paint again. I don't want to get, you know, I mean, I don't want to get sued. So you roll some of that back, and then you get investors bringing money in, and we can improve living conditions of the people who need it most. We're having a lot of fun with this show, but this is a serious point, and I hate to think this will get derailed, because there's a faction in this country who hates anything that the Trump administration does, be it good or bad, because hating Trump and his administration is more important. Again, guys, this isn't about politics. Let's just give Ben a chance.
You know, it makes sense even to an old guy like me. You guys have a fabulous day. We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor, leave us your comments down below. Forward, share, and share, and
What?
subscribe.
What?
Subscribe if you're meeting us for the first time. We'll catch you guys later. Yeah, it's that dementia thing going on. We'll catch you guys later here at the Natural State Post. See you.
Later.
Bye.
Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning.